When I say instant, I mean instant. You can relocate any outlet to wherever you need power. Such a practical problem solver. You don't need any tools, you don't need any electricians. Take a look, you're getting not one, but two, and each one has two outlets, and each one has the two USB ports. So now you've got a little shelf to be able to rest your phone on while it's charging. You know how it is, maybe it's under the desk, and you've got a power outlet under there, but you really would rather it was right over here closer. How about behind the bed? It's always like behind the bed, but you've got two nightstands. How about putting two and extending the outlets to where you can actually reach them and use them? I mean, there's a million places you're gonna be able to use both of these power outlet relocators. Such a hot commodity. We have sold out of these time and time again, and it's been months since we've even sold one as a single. But tonight, today, one day only, it's two power plug outlet relocators at under $30. Also, by the way, we do have this on Flex, so go ahead and use that Flex Pay. You can get these for $10. If you have an HSN card, add a fourth Flex, get them home for even less, and start using them instantly. Like I said, not a tool required. You will instantly be able to put a plug wherever you want them. Houses that were built in the 70s didn't think of what we would want in the modern day world. Guess what? You can now put an outlet anywhere you want, and my friend Lou Caputo and I are gonna show you. We're gonna get things started because this is a party that I've been so looking forward to having with you. Good to see you, Lou Caputo.
Good to see you as well. I am excited about this because this is something I use every day.
Absolutely.
This is one of those products when I first saw it, I thought to myself, my gosh, how did it take so long for somebody to come? Well, and here's why. Okay, so you're gonna get two of these when you buy the set today, okay? And it's not just an extension cord. It's not just a power strip, okay? This is a form factor that we all know. It looks like a standard outlet. Now, the magic with this is the fact that it has this 4-foot cord, and you're getting two of these with an angled plug so it won't block an outlet, and it's a flat cord on top of that, so it's going to lay flat on your floor, against your walls, your baseboards, wherever you decide to put this. Now, not only is it two grounded outlets, the three-prong outlets, but it's also two USB outlets as well. Now, Callie, the last time I bought a cell phone, it did not come with any kind of a charging brick.
No.
You know,
they don't.
So you're paying like in excess of $1,000 for a phone and you don't get a charging brick? Are you kidding me?
I know.
This is like getting two of them. Plus there's a little shelf on top so you can rest your phone on here while it's charging. And on the back, you've got that really great 3M tape so you can stick this anywhere you want to go. Let's give everybody a practical application.
Let's do it. We're gonna make a roundabout.
Well, I want to do this first though, because I want to show everybody, for the folks watching at home and you're sitting there going like, gosh, I don't understand how this works. Do me a favor, plug that in to any one of the outlets over there. The top one, the bottom one, it doesn't matter because it's not going to come. Oh, you know what? Hold on a second. I got to peel. I don't want to peel the tape off the back of this one. Here we go. Take that one, plug that in. All right, I'm gonna come down to the end of the wall here. Now watch this. I can go up to 4 feet away and stick this to the wall just like that. Now what I've done is I've moved this outlet from way down here all the way up here without making any holes in the wall, without having to do any wiring, without having to get an electrician in here or do any of that. Now watch this though.
It works on wood and tile and
anything.
Metal,
any
all
surface
of it.
you want to put this on. Now, this cord for this lamp, there was no way it was reaching all the way down there.
Exactly.
It wasn't gonna happen, okay? But look what I can do. I've moved my outlet, so I had a 50-50 shot to get the right side of this in here and I messed it up. There we go. Look at that. We plugged it in. Look at the lamp now, okay? Just like that. It took me, and I was talking while I was doing this, takes seconds to do this, and you can have an outlet anywhere you want one in any direction. In
fact, we're going to show you in the living room, but let's go over here to the bedroom.
Let's go to the bedroom real quick,
I feel like this is going to be the first place. How about your kids if they're going off to college in the dorm rooms?
That's your side of the bed.
Okay, you got it. Yes, sir.
No, and here's why. Because typically what happens, right, if you have a couple and you've got, where do the architects, where do the designers put the plug?
Dead center.
Dead center of the bed, right there, okay? So if you only were getting one Presto plug today, who's going to get the outlet? Who's going to get it? Okay.
Now, because we give you two,
you got one on each side of the bed. So now, Callie, you've got one right there sitting on top. Now, you could have mounted it to the wall. You could put it on the back of your bedside table.
True.
You can even mount it to the back of the bed frame if you want to, but you're not having to reach behind there, because I don't know about everybody else out there, but I have so many things that I have to plug in now. I got my watch, I got a tablet, I got a cell phone, you know what I mean? I've got all these things. Notice I've got one over here too, and what's neat about this is a little handy heater that we got sitting right here, okay? So maybe I'm a little bit cold at night, got my heater, but guess what? I've also got my cell phone, so all I've got to do is just plug the cell phone in, just like this, right on the side, boom. Now I've got this going, I got this going, and I've got still another USB port.
So there's literally 4 power outlet sources on each plug, and if you're just tuning in, this isn't one.
Nope.
And anywhere else you find these, you're gonna find them 20 bucks a pop. So this is a great buy, one day only. We are giving you 2.
Exactly.
In fact, when we've sold them separately, they sell out so quickly, and everybody's like, I want more, I need more.
Yeah.
So not only we are giving you 2, we've taken that price to a today's special for the first time.
That's right.
Ever.
First time ever that we've done this. Well, and look at all the uses here. So this is what we were just talking about, and most people use it for that. What about behind the sofa? Because you can take it out from behind the sofa and put it off to the sides on the wall behind the table. I love this for the bunk beds, because I was the kid who was on the top bunk and didn't have an outlet. Absolutely hated that. I love that for the office. I mean, there's so many things. In the kitchen you can use this. So many places. But at the end of the day, thank you.
Seriously,
that
these
right
have
there.
been the options in the past, which, you know, once upon a time, that was a smart idea.
Yeah, it was a smart idea, but look at, I mean, let's just compare
No
this.
USB ports.
Look at, just for appearance sake, all right? Look at this one right here compared to ours. This is not something you're gonna want sitting on top of a table or any place except on the floor, okay? It's ugly, and quite frankly, I'm at work enough. I don't need something to remind me that I'm at, about work.
Right,
That's
exactly.
what this does. This is an elegance form factor right
Well,
here.
it looks like a regular outlet, because it is.
Well, and it's funny though, because people started coming up with all kinds of crazy ideas. So they're going, let's do this little caterpillar looking thing right here, okay? But again, not something I want on my tabletop, and it's not gonna blend in with your decor. Or how about this one? Now, these all work and they all have their place, but guys, not on my bedside table, okay?
Right, exactly. Maybe out in the garage or something like that.
Something
but
like that.
I love how beautiful they are. Let's go over here. I love this particular application.
This one,
this is a huge one.
I'm actually really excited about this one.
Me too.
And it's kind of crazy, but how many times have you wanted to mount a TV to the wall, right? And you just want it to look seamless. You don't want all those wires running down there. But the problem is the outlets are always down here.
Yeah.
So either you're going to hire somebody and move an outlet behind the TV, or you're going to do what we did here. So we took our 4-foot Presto plug, right? We went up the wall. We attached it to the wall with some double stick tape, and then we painted it to match the color.
I love this idea.
But look at this. I'm going to open this up and show you.
There it is.
Ta-da! There's your Presto plug sitting right there behind the TV. And it's a beautiful, seamless application.
Yeah, absolutely.
And there was no other good way to do this in the past except making holes in the wall.
And
this is
now,
so much better.
Not only do you not have to put holes in the wall, you don't have to do any wiring, you don't have any tools necessary, you don't make any mess at all. This is my other favorite. We're gonna move over to the living room.
over here.
Because this for me, like I was saying,
have a seat.
Sometimes we have center, like our sofas are in the center of a floating sofa in the middle of the room. Right.
Have a seat there. So you've got your laptop. Now here's the thing about laptops and about tablets, okay? They never have a charged battery. I don't know what it is, but they're never charged. So every time you want to sit down and work on them, that is a nice laptop.
This was our weekend, yes.
That's a beautiful one.
I know.
But notice what we've got here on the floor. We actually have the Presto plug going under the couch, and it's sitting right there on the, you can hardly even see it, but there it is. Look at that.
I mean, you know what?
How convenient is that?
How many of us don't want a plug right in the center of a living room so you could have lighting? You could have 2 lamps on the side of your sofas.
Do you know how expensive it is to have in the floor wiring put in?
Yeah.
It's insane.
Insanely expensive.
How about this one? This is me, okay? Because every time I go to grab my tablet, it's dead. Every single time, and I don't know, I got gremlins at home or something. So right now I've got this sitting on top of the tabletop here. Notice I'm using the USB on the side. Still got a second USB. I've got 2 more outlets right here. But here's the cool thing. I can put this anywhere around here that I want, and right now it's sitting on top. It actually doesn't look bad sitting on there.
I agree.
But I could stick it to the bottom of this. I could stick it to the side. I could stick it anywhere I want to, out of the way. But the big deal is, this is so much better than just having some cheesy extension cord coming.
Oh my gosh.
You know what I mean?
And then think about this as we get ready for the holidays, holiday decorations and all the things. You've got an outlet wherever you want one. Wherever. It could be outdoors. I mean, if you just want to attach this with the sticky, the 3M sticky
3M tape?
That's on the back, and it's a huge sticker.
It's not coming off.
Sticks.
Yeah.
Right.
Once it's stuck, it's stuck. But look at all the uses for this. There are so many different things you can do with it. And I want you to think about all those places in the house where you really could use an extra outlet. Or maybe right now, you're putting up with just a regular extension cord coming across the floor in your room, you know, looking unsightly, looking ugly, and you're getting 2 of these. And again, either side of the couch.
If you want to give one, keep one. You're going to want to keep 2, maybe give 2. Honestly, this is such a great problem solver, and it's a beautiful, way to use it in your home. It doesn't take away or distract from, a beautiful wall or whatever space that you're putting it in. It could be kitchen, it could be living room, any room. It could be in a bathroom, for goodness sakes.
Yeah, I mean, and it's such a simple thing, but it took, this much time for them to come up with this solution. Now, I'm gonna come over to this plug over here that we mounted just ourselves just a little while ago, without an electrician, by the way. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna plug in this USB cord, because I've got my cell phone right here, and I wanna charge it. Now watch this. I'm gonna stick this on here, and here's the little shelf that lives on top of that. Now, I obviously put the outlet on there crooked. Normally, I'd use a level and do this the right way. No, you know what it is? It's the camera. The camera's off.
It's okay, because you can change it without having to get out a drill.
Yeah, without having to do all that. But the fact of the matter is that it's not going to take up counter space. And think about that for a second, because how many times have you gone to charge your cell phone or tablet or whatever you have, and you don't have room on the counter, or you don't have room on a shelf, or you don't have any? This sits right up there, and you can see when it's charged. I love this right here. I'm going to be honest with you, because in my house, Kelly, on her side of bed, she's got an alarm clock. Right? She's got her phone plugged in. She's got her Apple Watch plugged. I mean, so we've all got our stuff on either side. This is a great way to do that. Now, you know who else loves this? People that own RVs.
Gosh.
Boaters?
Yeah.
Because RVs and boats are weird. People are afraid to do things like move outlets and stuff in those, and rightfully so, because there's a lot that goes into boats and RVs, okay? But with the Presto Plug, because it has that tape on the back there, you've got 4 feet in any direction.
Cool part. You use whatever outlet is on the wall, wherever it might be, and then you can extend it over 4 feet, or up 4 feet, or down 4 feet, or 4 feet this way. If you can go underneath a chair or a sofa or a coffee table. Aren't these so smart? It's just such a great, I love practical items, practical problem solvers.
Yes, and sometimes it's a problem you don't even know you had. And that's what's the interesting thing about this.
That's true.
Because let's face it, for a really long time, we settled for this. This is what we all had, and we were all like going, this is good enough, okay? Good enough is not good enough. This is what you need. Look at the difference in the form factor here. This has no new USB outlets on there whatsoever, and I guarantee this is probably as much money as what you're getting charged today for 2 of them by us. But look at that, USB on the side, the 2 plugs there. I want to show you something on this table over here where we've got this lamp, okay? And I want to show you the possibilities, all right? So this one's plugged in right now to that wall, but when I'm talking about how you can put it in different places, I could have it on the top, as you saw over there in the living room, okay? So we can have it on the top of the table if we want to. But guess what? I can take it and I can put it, I'm going to do this for you guys on the side. Put it on the side right here and stick it to the side of the table so I have all my plugs there. I could put it on the back of the table. You'd never see it there. Guess what? If I want, I can mount it upside down under the table and just stick it right there. So many different ways that you can use this. You can't do that with our outlets.
Busy. You know what? This is a big clearance day at HSN. What a great way to anchor the day. A problem solver. We all need more outlets. Whether it's your house was built in the 50s, the 70s, or even modern, and you're like, gosh, I forgot that I would love to have had a plug right there in the center of the living room floor. But you know what? It was too expensive. Couldn't do it. I understand. I had to make that choice too when I redid my house like 15 years ago.
Sure.
This is the way to go. And anywhere you go, you can take this with you.
Anywhere you go, you can take it with you. That's the nice thing. Because again, you do not have to attach it if you don't want to. That's up to you. If you want to make it a permanent installation, you can do that. Or if you want to keep it something mobile that you can take with you, you can absolutely do that too. And I love the example that we're showing right here in the bedroom, because my house was built in the 1950s, okay? Back then, we didn't have cell phones. We didn't have tablets. We didn't have, smartwatches. We didn't have any of that stuff, okay? Now we have so many electronics that this is a big deal. This has become a huge deal. So the fact that they put that outlet in the middle of the wall, back then they didn't know any better.
No, well, that's
not their fault. I blame them. Not their fault, though, okay? But now we can fix that problem.
And you know what? It would have been a great solution had it just been an extension of an outlet 4 feet away.
Right.
But It's 2 grounded outlets and 2 USB ports on both of the plugs
sides
that you're getting.
Exactly.
So it's 4 separate ways to power all the things that we need to power.
Everything that you need to power. And if you think about it too, we were talking about this earlier, how the cell phones now don't come with the USB chargers. A lot of things don't. But everything seems to be going in that way where they want you to use a USB to charge these things. Now you can do that. We're giving you those 2. I mean, just the 2 USB outlets alone could very possibly, you're getting 4 because you're getting 2 of these, but they could possibly be worth the price of admission just for that. Let's go over to the TV one more time.
And I want to say thank you for being a little patient. We are extremely busy, so if you could use express ordering, it's the fastest way to get through, other than the QR code that's on the screen right there. Just put your camera up to that. It'll bring you right to the page, which is our star of the day, our today's special, and you can drop it right in your basket. You can get 2 sets. You can get 3, as many sets as you'd like. We are not limiting 1 set per customer. We're about 1,000 strong already, moments into our brand new day. So welcome to a big clearance event. Many more practical ideas still to come. But let's go over here and join Lou.
This one, I said it earlier, I'm going to say it again. This is one of my favorite applications right here. Just because I'm that tech guy that, you know, I've mounted many a TV to a wall, but there was always this problem where the plugs are always down by the floor.
All the cables are just like
everything's just hanging. And here's the thing, now that we have smart TVs, you don't need any other wires. You know, it's not like I've got a cable box attached or anything else.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I'm using the Wi-Fi to talk to the TV. That's awesome, but I still got to power it. And what we did here is just take one of our Presto plugs that you're buying right now, put it back here, and I'll show you. It's hidden behind the wall, right there, right behind that TV. And this is mounted with double stick tape going all the way down the wall. You can't even hardly see it. Why? Because the cord is flat. Remember that. So if you have it go, well, and here's the thing, like in my office, okay, I've got one of those plastic pieces underneath my office chair so I can roll around on the carpeting. You know what I'm talking about? Those big plastic mats. But there was no power because my desk is kind of in the middle of the office. All I did was run one of my Presto plugs underneath that plastic mat. Now I've got power right by the desk leg. I can plug in my laptop. I can plug in anything I need to right there. But there was no other way I was going to be able to do that except running an ugly extension cord or a power strip to my desk. Now I got this really elegant solution and it looks great. And if you come over to the living room again, let's just take a little walk.
It's flat, both the cable and the actual outlet. Don't forget, it's got 2 grounded outlets and 2 USB ports on each plug, and you're getting
which is awesome. And if you look at this right here, so you on your side, you've got your laptop plugged in over there, right? And the truth of the matter is that really, if we wanted to share one of these, we could, because there's more than enough outlets in one of these. But it's going underneath the couch. Think about that for a second. How hard would that be to do? It goes underneath the couch, so we're not running any power. We're not having to hire somebody to come in here and break up the floor and put power underneath there.
Let's do that.
Yeah, let's do that. Or, like, I've got it running to this table right here, so you can see it's plugged in right here, sitting on top of the table. Remember what I showed you before? Could be on the side, could be on the bottom, could be anywhere you want it to go. And you can have it plugged in while you're working on it.
And you know, the thing is, you're always going to need this.
Absolutely.
I mean, the other thing is, I mean, how many times do you use up all the outlets that might be in a certain area?
All the time.
All you need is one of the plugs on an outlet to pull this 4 feet to a different direction. And then you've got 2 more and 2 more USB ports.
Right. But remember, you're getting 2 of these today, so you could have them go in separate directions if you want to, really
From
easily.
one outlet.
From one outlet. So even like in a situation like this where we're sitting at a couch, the power's probably back here behind the couch because that's where they put it, right? So it's back here on the wall somewhere. But we can reach these places with this, and it's not going to be a problem. Because if you think back, in the olden times, you know, back when we used to sit there and read by candlelight, right? We didn't need to have power where we sat at night because, you know, you're watching TV, you're reading a book. Now we're on our tablets, we're on our phones, all at the same time, watching TV. You know, we're multitasking.
I mean, even keeping your, video gaming device, everything charged up.
Everything charged up.
We charge everything these days. And that's why I'm so loving this today's special. And thank you again for using express ordering. When we're as busy as we are, there's multiple ways for you to order, one of which is call the toll-free number. And welcome, if you're a first-time shopper, to HSN. This is a perfect example of all the great things that we do every single day. The other thing would be jump over to hsn.com. On our website, you can download our app. That's the way I shop all the time. It's free. Open that up. You can drop everything right in your basket. And then that QR code, one more reminder of what that is. You just put your your phone camera up to it. It will literally take you right to the homepage of our today's special. And don't forget, there's a shelf, and that's what you can literally be charging. There it is, a phone on top, the USB ports are on the side, and then the outlets are on the front. So it's just a perfect design.
No, it really is.
With that flat cable and the flat this.
And the flat cord as well. Well, if you notice that the plug is actually angled as well, I still hung that crooked.
You are hilarious, Lou.
It looks straight to me. I don't know. But you know, that's the thing about these, though, is like when you put it up there, you're not going to be doing it backwards and upside down like I was doing it, okay? You're going to do it and you're going to look at it. But you can take it off if you need to. You can put it back on again. I mean, you know, this is like the perfect plug right here. It really, they should have called it the perfect plug.
They should have.
Yeah, you know.
That's a great name,
the Presto part is because you can have a plug and outlet anywhere you need to, up, down, sideways, upside down, wherever you need it.
And you will find them in the marketplace, but not at this price.
No.
We did a little searching before the show.
We did.
This is the best price you're going to find on these. So I'm super, super excited for you to take advantage. $10 gets them to you on any credit card that you like. With an HSN card, you can add a fourth flex, so that makes it somewhere around $7 to get both of these. And so many of you are getting multiples. This is one of those smart choices
so smart.
to do.
Yeah, I mean, for home, for office, I mean, send it back to the kids back to school with some of these. Yeah, for the dorm. Listen, let me tell you about dorm rooms, okay? Back when I was in school, you know, like I was talking about when we used to read by candlelight, we didn't have laptops in every room. I mean, now, you know, there's still those old dorms. They don't have all those outlets. You should get some of these for the kids, send them back with them. And the price, as you mentioned, is just spectacular.
It is. You're not going to find a better price. We made sure of that. And again, this is the anchor of a big day of clearance in home. And we love that the savings are here for you. Everybody is more than welcome to get as many as you would like, seriously. You may not even know right now where you're going to have that extra power outlet. But you're going to find places and go, gosh, I wish I would have gotten more. Yeah. If you only get 2, you're going to be like, oh, I forgot about the office, or oh, I forgot about the bedroom, or oh, in the kitchen.
And this is just today.
One day.
One day. That's
One day only. So if you just tuned in, give us a lowdown, Lo, in just 30 seconds.
So this is your Presto Plug, the outlet that you can put anywhere, anytime, without having to hire an electrician, without having to do any wiring on your own. It's unobtrusive. It's a form factor that we all know. You can put it behind furniture, extend those outlets, bring those plugs to where you need them. Great behind the bed, behind the couch, office, workbench, bunk beds. So many different ways that you can use these. But remember, it's not just the 2 grounded outlets, it's the USB chargers on the side as well. Those alone would probably cost this much.
In fact, don't forget, you're getting 2. So 4 complete outlets when you consider 4 USBs and 4 regular grounded outlets.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yep.
Stick around. We'll see you at the start of the next hour.
All right.
The item for you is 76451. One more thing you could do if you wanted to save even more. Gosh, you could get these for $20. That would be, wow. Sign up for our HSN card. We're going to give you $10 towards your first purchase. And that does include our today's special. So you can check out